welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, any community is founded on service, and there's an organization here that is celebrating the champions of service. It's Volunteer Louisiana, and here to give us the scoop on that is Janet Pace. Welcome to the show, Janet.
Thank you for having me today.
For the folks out there who might not be familiar with what Volunteer Louisiana is, tell us a little bit about what it is you do.
Certainly. Volunteer Louisiana is probably one of the best kept secrets. It's actually housed as a state agency within the Office of Lieutenant Governor Jay Darden, and we foster and promote programming to promote an ethic of service among all Louisiana citizens. And so we do that in a number of ways. One, the biggest way we do it, and part of the reason we're founded, is we administer something called AmeriCorps. AmeriCorps members give a year of service in exchange for an education award at the end of their service. And they work within faith-based and public entities and nonprofit organizations. We also just promote all volunteer opportunities within the state, and you can find those opportunities on our website, volunteerlouisiana.gov. We also manage or coordinate spontaneous volunteers in disaster. We all know what a disaster within a disaster that can be if we're not careful. And we promote volunteering through the Volunteer Louisiana Service Awards. We try to highlight those outstanding role models that will encourage us all to serve.
I think AmeriCorps is a name that a lot of people know. I don't think they know the wide impact that it's had here in the capital area. Tell me a little bit about that.
That's true. It's also celebrating its 20th year coming up, and since its founding, AmeriCorps members have about 18,000, a little over 18,000 AmeriCorps volunteers have served in our state and contributed over 6 million hours of volunteer service.
Wow.
To build capacity in a lot of nonprofits. And they're doing everything from, as you can imagine, education focus, so after school tutoring, working in the class, doing pullouts, but they're doing environmental, they're doing ex-offender reentry, they're rebuilding homes after disaster, and they're also providing safe and affordable housing. They are creating community gardens so that we can all have healthier futures.
So, I mean, really, there's something that's going to touch every life of every Louisianan, right?
Absolutely. Our most critical social needs.
Well, here in Louisiana, we like a good party, and I know you have one coming up, the gala. Tell me a little bit about that.
We are. It's our 20th anniversary, and so we're doing a Champions of Service gala. The Lieutenant Governor is our host, and we're very excited about that. And we have two honorary co-chairs, Scott Cowan, the president of Tulane University, and former Senator Willie Mount. The idea here is to celebrate the successes of the Volunteer Louisiana Commission, but also to highlight those great role models again. It's going to be October 24th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Capitol Park Museum. Some of you may know that as the Louisiana State Museum. It's down on 4th Street. It's going to be a great event. We're honoring Warwick Dunn as our champion of service, our kind of statewide champion of service, but we also have 5 regional honorees. And then we're also going to, because we're Volunteer Louisiana, we're going to do a service project. And you're not going to get messy painting, but you're going to write letters of support and thanks to our Louisiana troops serving overseas. And we are partnering with the Blue Star Mothers of Louisiana for that project. We're very, very excited.
That's a worthy cause for sure. So, I mean, why is it so important now, more than ever, for people out in the community to be a volunteer and to get it more involved?
Well, I think, as you can imagine, you see the federal funds drying up, if you will. You see more and more needs as we have kind of these ups and downs in the economy. There are a lot of people who have needs maybe that they didn't before. Some people are now unemployed and they never were before. They've always worked hard. They don't even know how to access government services. But government is never the ultimate answer. It takes nonprofits, it takes private businesses to all come together in partnership to ensure that every citizen is undergirded to be successful.
Fantastic. Well, give us the scoop on the gala one more time. I know people are going to want to take advantage of that.
Absolutely, and we hope to see them. It is volunteerlouisiana.gov. You can find out all the information, or you can call 225-342-2038, and we will get you connected.
Janet, thanks so much. Appreciate you coming on and telling us all about it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.